chocolate. Just the word makes you want some. I'm taking a journey into the indulgent, unexpected and spectacular world of everyone's favourite treat.
There's a party happening in my mouth right now.
Just like a box of chocolates, it's full of surprises.
Cheese.
Very comfortable nose clips.
I'll be experiencing the very best chocolate in the world.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Crafted by some of the world's most respected chocolatiers. And as my exploration into this sumptuous world of chocolate unfolds, I'll be getting ideas for my own tantalising recipes at home. Both sweet and even savoury. There will be a few familiar dishes and of course my own unexpected twist on my favourites too. So sit back and indulge in the irresistible experience that is chocolat. When it comes to chocolate, don't hold back. I visit the Cotswolds to taste British chocolate puddings that are always winners and find out the secrets behind making delicious chocolate bars. But first, a savoury dish that might surprise you. I love using chocolate with meaty, savoury recipes, but have you thought of chocolate with fish? Probably not, but I have. I'm going to make a comfy cocoa cod with a fantastic radicchio white chocolate salad. Sounds a little bit unusual, but boy, oh my goodness, the flavours are sensational. Now I'm using a technique to cook my cod, which for me is like fail-safe. It's using the confit technique, which is using a lot of oil to slowly poach the fish in the oil. Add 4 cloves of garlic to a deep pan for flavour. Now it's time for the olive oil, a lot of it. You need a lot of oil because when you cook the fish, you want the fish to be surrounded by the oil. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa nibs. I'm going to turn the hob on. Now we're not frying anything here, we just gently want to warm up the oil so the garlic and the cocoa nibs release their fantastic fragrance and flavour into the oil. Put it in. We're not making fish and chips here, so you're not deep frying anything. You are gently poaching the fish in the oil. So low heat, slow and low is good here. You're gonna end up with a really succulent, a really kind of tender, flaky fish, infused with those fantastic flavors like the fruity olive oil, the kind of dark notes from the cocoa nibs. You'll see a change in the way the cod looks. It'll turn from translucent into opaque, and then it will start almost falling apart. And that's when you know it's ready to take out. Confit your cod for 5 to 8 minutes, depending on the size of your fillets. So you can see the fish is done. It's not translucent anymore, it's opaque. And then you feel it, it's firm. Now, white chocolate, if it's used in the right way, makes an amazing salad dressing because it has all these creamy properties, a bit like when you use creme fraiche or even a mayonnaise. It's a fantastic base to use for a salad dressing. The white chocolate I'm using has a high cocoa butter content, so won't overpower the salad. So I'm going to start off by melting 60 grams of butter. Add a few sprigs of fresh thyme to flavour the butter. I'm going to go grab a lemon, zest a little bit onto my platter here. I love the smell of freshly zested lemon. Okay, I think we've got a lovely nutty colour. Pour the melted butter through a sieve, just to catch the thyme there. We don't need the thyme in our dressing. Because the butter's still warm, I can add 50 grams of white chocolate. If you use a good quality white chocolate, then you'll have less of the sweetness and more of that cocoa butter sensation. I think it needs a little bit of lemon juice in there. The lemon juice adds a little bit of zing to the white chocolate. That combination of lemon with white chocolate is something you find really common in chocolate dessert making. All I need to do is assemble the dish. Now I'm using one of my favourite salad leaves, and these are radicchio. They taste so good. They've got a bit of bitterness, they're crunchy, a little bit juicy. So it beats some sad, soggy salad leaves any day. I'm gonna sprinkle the lemon zest.
Pomegranate seeds are like jewels of colour and flavour piercing through the chocolate dressing. The warm, succulent confit cod sits on top.
Just drizzle on a bit of that lovely white chocolate dressing over the cod too. And a little bit of black pepper. Time for some tasting. Oh wow. That cod is sensational. The way it's so delicate and it kind of just melts in your mouth. It's not dry, it's not tough. The radicchio is super crunchy, but then you have such a lively, fresh, but at the same time creamy dressing with the white chocolate, the zingy lemon. I love this dish. I love how it shows that you can use chocolate in a different way, in a surprising way, in a way you can wow your guests with. And who would have thought chocolate and fish would go together? Well, this dish definitely proves it does.